On a point of order.
Right, tell me the point of order.
Mr. Chairman, on a point of order. As a member of the PAC, I have all respect for the chair, and I will remain respectful to the chair. But if I ask a question as a member of the PAC committee, it means that I want clarity from the person who I ask of. And Mr. Chairman, for you to be giving me your opinion as to the answer or how the mindset of the person that I ask of is not doing justice to the situation. So, Mr. Chairman, I would humbly ask that you give the person who I ask a question of enough time for them to give me an answer for me to be comfortable or be satisfied with, because I'm never going to be satisfied with your answer as it relates to your opinion of the person's answer.
And respectfully, I did not give my opinion, right? I simply repeated what was said before. I didn't give an opinion.
Mr. Right? Chairman, sir, you can't do that, sir.
I didn't give an opinion.
It is not your duty. It is not your duty to do that.
Well, members, I allow members to ask questions. I don't interrupt. I allow members to ask. But I also have to manage. We have time. We are. Hold on, just allow me. Allow me, please. Allow me, please. Allow me, please.
On a point of order, Mr. Chairman.
Allow me, please.
Mr. Chairman, on a point of order, sir. On a point of order, sir. We are not limited to time for PAC. We have all the time for PAC. As much as we are not paid differently, but we have committee meetings that we must come to. And whilst we are here, sir, apart from the fact that we will break until another time because of the House, the chamber, need to be used for the sitting of Parliament. Sir, we have time. That is why John Public send us here. They send us here to get answers. So don't limit the time, sir, because I have a whole house of questions to ask. And what you're doing to me now is putting me in a situation that I might have to curtail, and I'm not going to do that, sir. So please, make we use the time. You're managing the time, manage it wisely by allowing the persons or the parties to answer so that we can be comfortable and we can move on to the next question, sir.
AG, go ahead.
Go ahead with what, Mr. Chairman. I don't know what I'm to.
The member asked a specific question. No, and I do not accept that. But the member, you asked the question about whether the member asked the question about whether you are at the entrance or the exit interview, and he asked what the reasons were if you were not at that meeting.
Okay, so I believe I gave the reason as to why I was not at the entrance interview. Mr. Chairman, my answer that I provide for the exit is qualified. I met with the internal auditor of October 2020. We discussed the reports. We discussed the matter with the appropriation accounts. What I'm not going to, I do not want to say something that is not so, because though my corporate service director is saying to me that that was the exit interview, I do not have it in my mind that it was the exit interview, and that is the reason why I have not said to you definitively that I was at the exit interview. But I know I had all the discussions with the internal auditor. In fact, I have had discussions even before that with the internal auditor, asking him, reminding him that if he's not getting the information that he desires, that he should, because I am not copied, and I've asked him to copy me on the emails, whatever he requires. Last week, Mr. Dillon reminded me that I did tell him that he's supposed to include me on the communication, and he had not done so, and he will ensure that he does so going forward.
Mr. Chairman, all that the Auditor General just say is sideshow to the questions that I'm asking. Because I want to hear from Mr. Dillon now. Is it that the conversation that you and the Auditor General had, whether during the 3 months period or after the exit meeting, if that is constituted as the exit meeting, is it? Yes or no?
We only have one exit meeting.
Sorry?
We only have one exit meeting, formal exit meeting.
So the
one exit meeting.
So was the Auditor General there? Was the Auditor General present at the exit meeting?
No.
That is what I want to hear, so we can go on and question further. On a point of order, Mr. Chairman.
What's the point of order, Member Clarke?
The gentleman, Mr. Clarke, that he had given us he made a presentation earlier on the premise that you gave him the permission. And I think I heard that when they questioned the members from the AG department, they were told that certain documents were not in place. And so you had to move from those specific directly into IT, right? Am I correct? Am I correct, sir?
Use the mic.
Use the mic.
That is correct.
Sorry?
So that is correct.
That is correct. So, Mr. Chairman, and it brings me back to the question that I asked earlier, which I only got part of, and I'm still waiting on the AG to give me the answer to the second part, because she said that for the entrance, she was off doing the audit for the Canadian farm work. What caused her not to be at the exit? But not only that, no, Mr. Chairman, what she's saying to us again is that she's not aware of certain information, even though we are hearing from the internal auditors department of the ministry that this happened, but she's not aware. And so earlier my colleague used the word gap. There is a gap in between the communication, and I am now wondering, is it between the internal auditors department and the AG department, or is it a gap between the Auditor General and somebody within her department? Because obviously she is not giving us all the information that we are getting on this side.
Mr. Chairman, I don't want to be misrepresented. Mr. Clarke made it very clear that he spoke to the Director of IT. He did not speak to the Director of Corporate Services. Whatever communication Mr. Clarke had clearly did not come up to us. What is important, I hear, and we're going to argue ad nauseum here, Mr. Chairman, because what is written is what I am going to follow. In addition to that,
As a point of order, Chair.
Hold on, members. Member Wilson, just allow the AG to finish now.
So, Chair, you have to respect.
There's
It's a point of
supposed to
order.
be minutes
But just allow her
of
to
that
finish now,
exit
and then you can
interview.
make your point.
When an exit interview is held, there are supposed to be minutes of that exit interview. On the fact that I was not able to attend the exit interview, I requested the minutes of the exit interview. Mr. Chairman, whether I was at the exit interview or not, if I am not able to attend the exit interview, I have the authority as head of the organization to delegate that to another officer. The Director of Corporate Services was there. It does not, my absence from the exit interview in no way detracts from the responses that were provided. It in no way detracts from the information that was provided. And I asked Mr. Dillon for a copy of the exit interview, the minutes of the exit interview. It was not provided.
Mr.
So
Chair,
the fact that I was not there, well, and the truth is that, Mr.
Chairman, on a point of order,
I
sir.
would not have come.
Mr. Chairman, on a point
No,
of
Member
order.
Wilson was before you.
Mr. Chairman, on a point of order.
Member Clarke, Member Wilson was before you.
No, Member Wilson point of order was knocked down by you. I am asking for a point of order now.
All right, go ahead with the point of order.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. We were told not so long ago that the entrance meeting, Madam Auditor General was not on the island because she had to be in Canada for the farm work. Up to now, I still can't hear. I can't get answer. Is it personal matters or is it government matters? Why she was not at the exit? That is what I want to continue on.
Mr. Chairman, may I respond, please? I can't be forced to provide an answer that I don't know. I did not.
Mr. Chairman,
because I am not expecting that I am going to be asked.
Mr. Chairman, on a point of order against her.
Not. I will.
Mr. Chairman, on a point of order against her. We're not getting anywhere.
No, just tell me the point over.
Mr. Chairman, there's no way the Auditor General, as the Auditor General for the country of Jamaica, that is telling me, a member of the PAC, an arm of the Parliament of Jamaica, that she cannot be forced?
No.
And then to tell me that she can't recall?
And you don't know what your device take over.
Mr. Chairman, sir.
Members, back with us, hold on. Members, AG, are you able to answer the question?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I indicated that as head of the organization, I have the authority to delegate.
Mr. Chairman, on a point of order. That's not the question. Mr. Chairman, on a point of order. With all due respect to the lady.
The question.
With all respect to Auditor General. That is not the question that I've been asking. And I am wondering now, sir. I am now wondering, why is it that the Madam AG is finding it so difficult to say exactly what caused her not to be? Is it personal or is it government business?